Oh, why do you catch my eye then turn away? I thought we said all the things we had to say. Sean said he saw you holding hands with your new friend. How does it feel to know you just won again? Don't give me that, 'cause you were seen. Everyone thinks he looks daft, but you can have your dream. Can I keep that book of yours and maybe
That was a calculated risk, obviously. I was expecting to take a hit there. I'm just glad it was only a small one. Kinda wanted to get a shot into the T-49, but I just didn't have a clear one, and yeah. This gun is not good at snapshotting. Fucking horrendous accuracy and aim time. Oop, okay. 4202 is going to be a nuisance, I think. I'm surprised he pinned me. I'd like to know where exactly that went through. Ah, through my side, yeah. Understoodable. Look at this, a tier 10 medium and an E75, afraid of a couple tier 8s and a tier 10 medium. And because they're, fuck's sake, because they're in the corner like that, it means I can't roll out and do anything about it. this game with him. On the other hand, that might distract him a bit. Oh, gun depression, please. I'm gonna get killed by this guy, but if it gets these idiots moving... Oh, I'm not gonna get killed by this guy, I guess. Unfortunately, the 30's coming down here. And I'm being pushed. God knows how I'm still alive, or how any of this worked, but... somehow salvaged a passable game out of that. Hopefully the stream quality is not too bad and it's not skipping or anything. I bumped the res back up to 720p, looks kind of like arse, to be honest. Pressing the fucking wrong button and ending up in the tree view. Like, I'm not meaning to click on that, it's just really inconveniently placed behind the tank. I guess I'll just keep rolling matches in this for now. I probably sound pretty groggy, I'm still half asleep. Only got about 4.5 hours of sleep last night, something like that. I've got a fucking 8-hour shift today, so I'd really rather not go to work today or tomorrow, but Christmas rush, what can you do? And then I got the whole of Christmas off, but of course I'm going to be spending the whole of Christmas with family, so I will probably be well away from the computer for about a week. I was actually planning on playing some DCS, like now, but my usual haunts server-wise are empty at this... Well, actually, no, that's not true. 104th is, like, jam-packed, but there's so many people on it, my PC would probably catch fire, so... Cold War server's empty at this hour. And although I could always find another server, I guess, I tend to stick to those ones. I did pick up the AJS-37, took it out for fuck's sake, for a first flight yesterday. Didn't land it, well, I mean, not in one piece. But I did get some flying in, and it's quite a nice aircraft. I think I'll be getting quite a few hours of flying up in that at first possible convenience. I've just got to try and learn how to do the startup procedure from memory, learn the landing procedure, stuff like that. Things I can do easily for the MiG-21. Quite a bit more difficult in the Viggen, just because of the way it's laid out, and there's a lot more complex systems in it. The MiG-21 is pretty much flip some switches, pointed at the sky, and go. And you don't have any computers to worry about. Everything that is computerized is like an old ass. Fuck me! Is like a old ass, you know, mechanical computer and automated. Things like the ARU and so on. Whereas with the Viggen, the very heart of the aircraft systems is an old data cartridge computer, which has to be configured using a number pad. It's pretty great. So, now I've lost all my hit points to that ISU. I'm gonna back off a bit and hope I don't get pushed on. Or at least not too hard. There's the ISU, at least he's moved. What that's worth. Let's see if I can make a sprint for camouflage here. Really? God, this gun is such a piece of shit. Oh my lord. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be one of those days, is it? Like, I find it difficult to put into words just how much I hate the D25T on this tank. I mean, it's not a particularly good gun on any tank, but at least in things like the IS, where it's, you know, a very powerful gun for its tier, it's acceptable. At tier 9, on a medium tank, even with the enhanced pen AP rounds, the D25T is just a piece of shit. It has such bad gun handling, which are not is not justified at all by its power. Like, if this was a tier 8 medium, having a gun this powerful would justify the bad handling. As with the T-43, T-34-3 that we're looking at right now, that has a D25T, that has terrible gun handling, but it's a fucking tier 8. What's more, it's basically a tier 8 T-54 hull. With the 430, it's a tier 9 medium carrying the same gun. Like, at the same tier, you have the WoT 120 with a far better gun, with, I believe, even better handling, despite being a better gun. Or if it's only like marginally different, but put it this way, the total package of the WoT 120, in every respect other than camouflage and armor, is better. There was no reason to give the D25T to this tank. Like, if they're going to give this a 122 to make it play like the tank above it, then they should have just given it, like, a fucking nerfed version of the gun that the 430U has. Or, you know, something like that. Or at least give it better gun handling, because pretty much a stock standard D25T, just with better ammo, is not viable in a tier 8 medium, or a tier 9 medium, correction. It just makes it pointless. Like, the WoT 120 is a better tank. The 430 still has its really trollish hull armor and its squat profile to rely on, but as far as actually putting out damage goes, the Wheezy 120 is the better tank because it can actually put out more damage. I mean, this is only a 390 Alpha gun at the end of the day. 390 Alpha puts you on an equivalent with all the L7A1 equipped tanks. So the Centurion, the Type 61, my brain's not working right now, but you get my point. The Leopard prototype, stuff like that. Like, it puts it on a level with all of them, but they all have really good gun handling and really good pen. This has sort of middling pen, if that, and terrible gun handling. So you're at a distinct disadvantage compared to any other tier 9 medium when it comes to weaponry. It's just stupid, like, really stupid. Let's look at this, in fact. 238 AP pen, 270 gold pen. Now, 270 gold pen is what most other tier 9 mediums with 390 alpha guns have for their regular pen. 390 alpha on a 122 at tier 9, 0.42 standing accuracy, 2.5 second aim time, and all the bloom values on track and turret movement are just hideous. Like, this gun is so bad. So bad. I would rather have even like the fucking idiot gun. The T-54's stock gun would be an improvement over this thing, honestly, because you could make it work. This, nah. This is just, ugh, yikes. With that said, the actual tank itself is a very good tank. It's just this gun. If you got rid of this gun, it would be brilliant. It would go back to being as good as it was as a tier 10. And you don't even have to give it the U8 back. You could give it the fucking idiot gun. You could give it the D10 T2C, or sorry, T2S, because they forgot to transliterate it. The D10 T2S from the T54. The gun from the fucking 430 version 2, which is essentially a D10 T2S. Like, look, this tank, give it the LB1. Any of those guns are an improvement over this. A big improvement, and would make this very much a viable, competitive tier 9 medium. But with this terribly shitty gun, it's just frustrating to play, because you never hit what you aim at, and you're a medium. Like, you don't have, even with the armor on this, you don't have the survivability to get away with having a gun that's basically a coin toss. Oh boy, Tundra. I have no idea how to play this map anymore. I used to go west to the little sort of workers village or whatever and play around in that, but I don't know if that works anymore. Every time I've tried it since I've come back to the game, I've been beaten there by stuff that should not be beating me there. So I don't know if there's a shortcut there or what, or just people are not messing around as long in spawn before they decide to go west. Motion complaining about 3 arty and probably no counter battery. Just don't play bad tanks, lol. How hard is it? I'm actually tempted, like, this is gonna get me killed. I'm gonna get shot in the back doing this, but I'm actually tempted to get on this corner. You know what? I can get away with it. I get a shot into him in the process. Just gotta make sure I'm not exposed to the hill. shit. So busy checking I wasn't exposed to the hill that I let that T-34 pass me. And now I am exposed to the hill, although I don't think they actually have shots on me at the moment. Target too, that would be real nice. Or if he'd stop moving. A couple big scary TDs up this path, or I'd go up there now. You know what? There's an IS-7 suiciding in. I need to go support him. As much as I hate to reinforce failure, like, he needs help. And I just lost a potential shot on that target. And, oh, he's gonna be dead before I get there, and now I'm out of position with a Tiger 2 behind me. Oh my god. Why did I do this? This is why you don't try and save bad players. Like, bailing out bad players is an objectively terrible decision. Bot. Well, I mean, he's evidently not a bot. He's actually worse than a bot. That's the problem. Looks like our team's probably gonna lose this. Doesn't really matter anyway. It's a fucking dumpster fire of a game for me. Waste of a good tank.
About 3 of them so far already today, so they are nice sounds to me. But what you two have played
Like, not to say that west of the rails doesn't matter during encounter, it does. Otherwise you give the enemy, like, 2/3 of the map to use for whatever they want, unopposed, but one line doesn't matter. Middle does. This is the position that matters in encounter. About the only thing this tank can hit at long range. Fucking Oho broadside. I didn't get lit while doing that, apparently. Worked that one out. And now the Luva is blocking me. Well, there's no Artie, but there is a 183. Actually, I think I will do something a little risky and start putting some cap pressure on them. This way I can force them to try and flush me out of cap, which will probably mean at least one enemy tank coming in here. RA50's actually getting pushed here. I'm gonna leave cap to try and get hits on some of these. Although it doesn't matter because he's not spotting anymore. Oh, this gun is so bad! I know I keep saying it, but holy fuck does it piss me off. Give me literally any gun except this, please. And now the E50 won't spot because he's scared. And the JT is a JT, so it's hiding in the fucking K line where it can't render anything. I do wonder how many TD players aren't aware that the render circle is like the actual maximum distance at which they can, you know, like full on see an enemy tank. You know, if this E50 is not going to spot anything, I'm just going to roll back into cap. Fuck him. There's no point even trying to reason with that guy. I'm surprised they haven't tried to push me off cap yet. Like, we could cap at any time. And they're just doing nothing to stop us. That's right, I can't all chat, so I can't ask the enemy team what the fuck it is they think they're doing. God damn it. I really wanted to know what exactly it is they think they're doing. I mean, yeah, now they're pushing out, but it's a bit late for that. Like, I could just sit on cap if I want, they're not going to be able to do anything about it. Oh! Fuck, I hate this gun! Holy Jesus, it's bad! Oh my god! Going full Billy Harrington here. Seriously though, like, what is this piece of shit thing? Can I just hit a tank, please? One hit, come on. Just one. I just want to put a shell in somebody and have it not miss by half a mile or bounce. And now the rest of the team is going to be sitting back on hill where they can't support me. I'm going to get rushed. And get troll bounced. They're gonna ignore the Type 4 and it's gonna kill me. God, I hate bad players. Fuck it. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one now. Because my team decided to let me get pushed by Type 4 Heavy that they had clear side shots on for, like, ever. And look at this guy. I mean, at least he kind of is in an elevated position, sort of. God knows what this 257 thinks he's doing. Actually, I think he's a bot. He's probably gone AFK. Winnable game, easily winnable game. In fact, we were winning until they let them push me like that. But no. And now he's gonna die. This is a true battle of the pubbies here. Look at this, we've got a Scorpion G who fires HE at the front of Object 257s. And the Object 257 who was sitting in the water where he literally couldn't see anything. I guess he lost his connection. I'd imagine Brazilian internet probably isn't all that great, but still, I don't know why he was down in the water in the first place, unless he dropped connection right after the Oho went down. But this shouldn't have been such a close game. At all. There was no reason for this to be a close game. Like, I literally had this won for us until I got pushed by that Type 4, and that Type 4 was only able to push me because these guys were all fucked off just doing something over in the northeast corner. Thank God. And the other thing is, I mean, okay, so we won, but I could have pulled like another easily 1,000 damage in the position I was in had I not been pushed. So yeah, we eventually won, but I had a shit game because my teammates decided that they wouldn't defend the one guy that was capping. And neither would they stop the tanks pushing across mid, totally in the open and lit the whole time towards the cap. Like, this is the kind of thing where you honestly have to put more effort into not contributing than doing something. I mean, look at these two guys. These guys got work done. The STB got work done. The rest of the team was just along for the ride. Look at this. 0 damage Scorpion G, 0 damage Gritter. 700 damage E50 because he went one line thinking he was a scout in an E50. And then he backed off as soon as he started taking damage, which is a mistake. You don't back off on the one line just because you take a few hits. It gives them the full freedom to push all those TDs down the one line and murder you. Okay, he's gonna run. He's dead anyway. 430 use spotting for the TVP. Need our TVP to push up and deal with this guy, because he's spotting for the for the enemy TVP. The 430 himself isn't a threat. It's the fucking sniping check auto loader that's the problem. Yep, there it is. Oh, fuck, I shouldn't have rolled out. That was really stupid, I shouldn't have done that. But, it's a win. Our team's got this, no sweat. Actually, speaking of no sweat, I need to turn my air conditioning on before I drown. Sorry for the inevitable background noise. I can never quite tune my noise gate properly to get it to blot out the air conditioner without also blotting me out. No, they've added an airfield to this map. And some hurricanes. In desert camouflage. Well, desert camo and with tropical filters, probably because they just reuse the same assets off of airfield. This map has changed a lot since I was last really playing this game, so it's going to be a bit difficult. Also, the ground is red. I guess that's meant to be poppies or something? I don't know. Weird. I don't actually think the ground's supposed to look like that, but I could be wrong. Wait, he didn't see me? What? guess I was far enough behind this first row that he couldn't. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I don't know if that connected or not. Now I'm lit. Ooh, because of this guy. Where did you come from, little fella? Jeez, that was a bad move on his part. And that was a bad move on my part, because I was still lit. Oh shit. This gun is so bad. Naughty. Okay, I'm gonna move now before I get hemmed in here. Lit. There's a clown shoe over there. Clown shoe is rushing. Oh my god. May well be the first time I've ever seen a clown shoe in a hurry to get anywhere. Now if this Pershing pops up again, which he is, and he's tracked. Oh, someone shoot him, please. Somewhere that Scorpion can't get a clear shot at me. Oh, under him? Come on, man. Something, something, this gun is trash. He says as he hits a tank across the map. Okay, so the Scorpion actually still has shots. He's just fired. That was terrible. Great showcase of the snapshotting ability of this fucking gun. I'm gonna reposition before I lose any more hit points. Because that Lorraine, if he has any sense, will rush me in a second. So I'm gonna bail. But our team's got this, it looks like, pretty handily. God damn it. I thought that might happen. I was hoping I could actually get the shot back, get the shot off and roll back into cover before that happened, but nope. Now this should be a win, but it might not be, because those TDs are pretty well camped up on that ridge line. And of course the Scorpion G is yet another one of these German TDs with a massive fuck-off gun and stupid camouflage, despite its size.
Why should I want to know his name? What difference does it make?
Imagine still thinking there's any kind of bias against the Germans with the massive amount of benefit of the doubt the Germans get on literally every vehicle they have in this game. It's pretty good. But guys, the Waffenträger E100 was underpowered.
Okay, I won't ask any more questions, then you can't tell me lies.
I wish I'm pretty sure the thread's still up, but I wish I had a copy of it saved, just so anytime I'm trying to explain the concept of cognitive dissonance to someone, I can just say, here, read this. This has got all the examples you ever need.
They always be good men, they're crying out for them. It's not the sort of job I do myself, but then I'm not him. Oh, he buys you pretty things, and what does your mother think? I just can't bear to imagine you sharing a bed with him.
We got a Wheezy 111 who doesn't know how to get camo. I already am worried about the fate of this team, personally. Oh, I guess he's asking about Clan Wars reward camo. That makes it slightly less disturbing. It's not really an ideal place for a tank with zero gun, well, not zero, but like barely any gun depression. 5 degrees I think this has. You know what? Fuck it. You get out of my bowl. And there goes the Artie stun, of course. Such a great mechanic, so engaging. So fun. Killed my driver as well. Now I get splashed by one of the others, or maybe even the same one, since they bumped up their rate of fire now that they can stun lock people. Because being able to cripple a tank even worse and improving the rate of fire sounds like a great trade-off. I honestly think this game was in a better state, like in general, in terms of gameplay, in terms of a lot of the different tank lines, in 2013-14. Like, this game has actually regressed quite badly. Mostly due to this Artie bullshit and the removal of the 8.6 Sigma changes for the gun accuracy. And also the fact that, you know, tier 10 TDs are just proliferating so badly. If you solved any of those problems, this game would instantly be much better. I'm dead. That was a really bad move. But again, like I said, tier 10 tank destroyers. Yeah. Well, my team's folded in half anyway, so it doesn't make much difference. I really do feel like I'm getting a bit broken record here, but I hope it kind of comes across in the games I'm playing just how much of an issue all of this is. Like, the best games are consistently the ones which either don't have a lot of high tier TDs, or they're not a factor because they're either played by idiots or they're positioned really badly. The Artie is having so much more of an influence now than it used to. I'm absolutely certain of that. And like, I used to complain about Artie every now and then back in the day, but I never thought it was as bad as, say, someone like Garbad, who would complain about it needing a nerf all the time. It's worse now. It's definitely worse now. And when you combine the fact that Artie is actually having even more of an impact than it used to, back when people complained about it, with the fact that it's now routine to see 4, 5, or 6 even high-tier tank destroyers per match, and most of the high-tier tank destroyers in the game are now of the exact same variety, with, or 2 varieties I should say, a giant fuck-off gun, no armor and good camouflage, or a giant fuck-off gun, really good armor and decent camouflage. Like, it's just, between the two of them, it really kills the dynamic property of the game. Back when there weren't so many TDs and Artie was, you know, actually dependent on skill rather than just being able to click in the same grid square as a player over and over again, you used to have a lot more mobile games, and mediums really dominated. It's like, I know for a while Wargaming have been like, oh, we need to do something about the high tier mediums because they're too strong. The reason the high tier mediums are too strong is because they're played by people that actually know what they're doing. Like, mediums are, aside from the light tanks, the hardest class to play. And so the people that are drawn to mediums are naturally going to be your better players, who actually know what they're doing and are much more skilled at the game. So it shouldn't be any surprise that the mediums are doing really well. Sorry, I had to tap out there to get some music going. But yeah, like, the mediums aren't strong because of the tanks so much. They're strong because of the players. And just the fact that by dint of being mediums, they're in a really good position to flex out and save a failing team, whereas heavies don't have the speed to do it, and other classes don't have the armor or the gun or whatever. You know, it's much harder to carry in a light tank than a medium. It's also harder to carry in a heavy in a lot of matches because you just don't have the ability to respond to shit happening on the other side of the map. And now between all of that, the TDs and the Artie being buffed, essentially, and then the change back to the old school accuracy, where your shot just goes wherever the fuck it likes, and there's no bias towards the center of the aim circle no matter how long you sit there aiming. You've now got no effective way of dealing with TDs that are camping in the back line and have really heavy armor. So it's just like, they've made every possible change they could to make the game a static snorefest dominated by tank destroyers and artillery. Like, straight up, if they undid every patch between late 2014 and now, this game would be so much better. I would start playing this game daily if they did that. I mean, for hours on end, just like I used to in the old days. Because it would actually be worth playing again. Watch me get slapped for like half my hit points by a TD here. Oh. Yeah, there's a Ferdinand right there. And I'm getting shot in the back now. And engined. Oh god, oh god. Yep, they've all turned around. I'm dead. Dead as fuck. Would have been nice to have some support. I suppose I should have waited for that E50M to push up. Oh, my team's melted anyway, so it doesn't matter. Team's dying so fast, I don't even have time to notice they're dying. Just World of Tanks things. $18.25 average damage in this thing. It's kind of shit for a tier. Well, that is shit for a tier 9 medium. How are we going? Oh, wrong button. How are we going in this thing? Probably much worse. 16-18 in a tier 10. Big yikes. Okay, so let's play an actually like good medium with a good gun. Because I'm getting kind of tired of this 122 shit. Like, if I was playing the Wheezy 120 or the 121, it wouldn't be an issue, because the Wheezy 120 and the 121 are built around being still mediums, but having a really big gun. And the Wheezy's gun is far better than the gun on the 430 now. Like, the 430's gun is literally just a D25T with better penning ammo. That's it. It still has the horrific stats that the D25T has on every other tank. And unlike the IS, at tier 9, that just isn't going to cut it. So you've got a tier 9, which is a tier 10 hull. This is the problem. The 430 now is essentially a tier 10 in every respect, except it has a fucking tier 7 gun. Which is just stupid. And now you've got this thing which can't make up its mind if it's a medium or a heavy, and doesn't really do either particularly great. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that think the 430U is the greatest thing since sliced bread, and it's like, oh my god, fucking amazing now. And they probably never played the original 430, or if they did, they didn't like it because they thought it was too similar to the other two. But, nah, bro, nah. Give me my old 430 back. It was just so much better of a medium tank. And it still played differently than the 140 or the T62 because it had hull armor. Like, the 430 originally, even with the same gun as this in the T62, played differently because it was much more of a sneaky tank. Like, it's smaller than this. It's better armored than this, at least on the hull. So you could use it as a really... You could use it either as an assault tank, because it also had higher DPM after they buffed it, and use its armor to just shrug off hits from other mediums, or you could use it as a scout, which made it really good, really flexible. If you threw optics on it and a good crew, you could play light tank the first half of the match, spot like the entire enemy team, get 2, 3, 4k spotting damage in, and then proceed to do another 4k of damage yourself with the gun by just pushing into whatever you just spotted. I cannot overstate how good of a tank the original 430 was. Like, it was just phenomenal. Let's see if these guys are smart enough to, Oh, never mind. Never mind, I was going to say, let's see if they're smart enough to dive into that medium trench on the side there, but no. There's a lot of stuff here. See, this is some good aggressive play from their mediums. They've pretty much got us hemmed in now. This is what I try and do when I'm playing a medium on this map. I try and force the other team's mediums to... Shit, hang on. I'm gonna try and make sure I don't expose my belly to this guy. You want to get across the little inlet there, so you can bottle up their mediums and prevent them from pushing out, which is exactly what these guys have done to us. Like now, this flank is dead. This flank is not going anywhere. Assuming they don't just roll over and kill us, they've got us immobilized. And at the moment, rolling over and killing us looks like it's going to happen, so I'm going to just... Oh shit, no, that wasn't good timing at all. Thank God he bounced. He didn't, and now I'm trapped in front of everything. Wow, it's almost like aggressive play wins games. Who knew? And we only have the one TD on this flank, which is why they were able to do that. And I think our arty's probably focused in town. Oh no! Okay, so our 261's on counter battery. Right. What's the T92 doing? Ah! The T92 is also on counter battery. Good meme. Yep. Okay, well that would be why East Flank just collapsed and we're gonna lose the game then. Having a single arty piece on counter battery is already questionable. Having both of your team's 2 artillery pieces on counter battery is fucking stupid. Don't do it. Like if you're playing arty and you know the other arty is doing counter battery, don't join in. Just don't. Like please. El Haloof. Oh boy. No arty. Lots of TDs though. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem, like... People obsess over big damage numbers, but here's the rub. If your team collapses because nobody's actually playing as a team, you aren't going to get your big damage numbers unless you're lucky enough to be the last one alive, and then you probably still won't get them because there's nothing else for the enemy to get distracted at. The other thing is, if you get too hung up on the idea of big damage numbers, you, I lost where I was going with that. Look, pretty much people that play for big damage numbers end up doing one of two things. They'll either suicide their tanks or they'll chai snipe. Oh, that's where I was going with it. I remember now. So either they'll throw their team under the bus so they can get their damage, and they probably won't get it anyway because the team will just fold around them, or they aren't good enough to be able to get big damage numbers anyway, and so they've got no business acting like they can, if that makes sense. That's the thing with this game, right? Like, this is why on Steam, because I launch it through Steam, I have it named as Dunning-Kruger Effect Research Station. Because the sort of core theme of this game, and playing with puppies in general, is that they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and none of them are intelligent or knowledgeable enough to realize they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So, your average puppy will run XVM and think it'll make him better at the game, because that's what good players do. And he'll leave the win chance predictor on, and then he'll suicide his tank because it tells him something he doesn't like. You know, XVM is a high skill ceiling tool for really good players to kind of figure out where they need to go and what they need to do and how they can expect a match to play out. XVM is not a tool for bads to figure out when they're going to lose the game based on some bullshit numbers and then quit. Like, fuck me, that was stupid. That's the thing. So XVM is a high skill player, or a highly skilled player tool, not for bads. Fucking big damage numbers, not for bads, because bads don't get big damage numbers even when they try. Like, there's so much shit in this game that people obsess over. It's just like, that's so far above your skill level. Why do you even care? You can't shoot enemy tanks when they sit dead in front of you. Why the fuck are you worrying about getting high damage? It's like, I don't know if you ever read it, but a friend of mine that's really into StarCraft linked me to a Team Liquid blog by Geed, and it was essentially he deliberately got himself thrown down into the Bronze League so he could see why the fuck people get stuck in there, like why it's basically ELO hell, and what kind of weird, like, fucking strats will actually win games in there. So he just worker rushed people for comedy, and it actually, like, worked consistently. And so this astounded him so much that he decided he'd do like a full-on sort of quasi-scientific exploration into why Bronze League puppies were so trash, and why the Bronze League was such a singular, bizarre place full of worker rushes and weird shit going on. And what he found was that most of the people in the Bronze League are so absolutely clueless about the game that, like, they don't understand why they're losing. You can literally tell them how to win against you. You can tell them, I'm going to worker rush you. All you have to do to beat it is to tell your workers to attack ground. And people would still not follow his advice because they thought he was trying to trick them, or they thought that they had a better strategy or something. Like, it's just confounding, dude. Didn't have the gun depression to work that spot. See, here I am talking shit about people for being dumb and chasing big damage numbers. I've got 635 damage this match. I went absolutely fucking potato there. And this is a match where I should have dominated because they haven't got any arty and they've only got a couple of actually scary TDs. But if anything, this proves I can't talk about stuff and drive at the same time. Yeah, well, if you go on YouTube and search for Puppy Logic explained with memes, it's a video Anfield put out years and years ago. He was doing a pub safari, so he was joining random tank companies full of bads and just trying to get an idea of where their thought processes come from. Some of the shit that he heard, like, there was this one old guy that explained he normally team kills people who run over all the, like, scenery objects in base because he thinks that those have a big role to play in the game and that it docks you points if you destroy destructible, like, just the weirdest shit. And when Anfield challenged him, like, what the fuck, dude, you don't know what you're talking about, he's like, it's right there, man, I read it in the contract. Like, what fucking contract? You know, these people invent literally superstitions and religions to explain gameplay mechanics because they don't actually understand the gameplay mechanics. And this is not a difficult game to understand. Like, the mechanics are fucking simple as shit. They can be a bit janky at times, but generally speaking, if you have even a moderate amount of intellect, you can figure out what the fuck is going on. You'll notice even when I'm half asleep or drunk or playing badly, I still know why I've got killed doing something. I still know why I shouldn't have done it. It's just, oh shit, I already did. Whoops. But these are people that don't know where to go on the map after playing for 8 years. These are people that don't know what their tank is capable of. They don't know which equipment they should be using. Because they don't know where they're going or what they're supposed to be doing, they're just like in a perpetual state of surprise whenever anything happens. And so they can't be proactive at all because they're reduced to always reacting to whatever's going on around them. I've watched a couple of 45 and 46%ers trying to stream the game, and it's just like mind-bending how unaware they are of everything. Like, just totally clueless. And the other thing, like in that Puppy Logic video as well, like, one of the pubbies sees Anfield reverse side-scraping in an IS-3, and it just blows his mind. He's like, how do you do that? Like, my guy, he's right there in front of you doing it. You can literally just look at what his tank is doing to figure it out. And then the guy's like, but then aren't you exposing your, you know, the wrong... I mean, credit to the guy, he understands the concept of pike armor. He's like, aren't you showing them the side of your pike so it's flat? Like, no. Or no, rear armor, sorry. He's like, aren't you showing them your rear armor? Like, no, it's behind the building, they can't see it. As far as stats go, Turbo, like, obsessing over stats is actually a large part of what made me get decent at this game in the first place. Before that, I did just play for fun, and I was fucking terrible. I would suicide my tank doing dumb shit because I thought it was funny. Like, there's a sort of optimal level of caring... Fuck me. There's an optimal level of caring about stats. And it's... You don't want to be, like, totally chai-sniping obsessed with it, but at the same time you want to be aware. Because if you know generally how you're performing, then you know where you need to improve. Like, and you have visible metrics you can use to judge that improvement. Whereas if you don't care about stats at all, it's like you don't really know. You know, you don't know what you don't know, and if you're not putting out enough damage, you're not going to have a clue. And you're not going to be able to compare later to tell where you're improving. So I think it's important to care a little about stats, but I think that people have kind of missed the point. The whole point of caring about stats is so you can improve your own play, not so you can wave your dick around and show off to everyone, basically. Oh god, yeah, don't even start me about people in battleships on World of Warships. They are... Battleships are definitely the heavy tanks of that game, for more reasons than the obvious. Like, I mean, they are the closest functional equivalent, but they're also the kind of ship that draws the same players as heavies do in this game. The absolute geniuses who want to sit in back and snipe, or who want to suicide in, like, at the worst possible time, and don't understand any of the game mechanics, don't want to understand any of the game mechanics. The kind of people who watch a History Channel, air quotes, documentary about the Bismarck and grind straight to the Tier 10 German battleship thinking it'll make them invincible. That's the kind of person that plays battleships. And yeah, you end up with people that try and snipe, and they're in like something like a fucking Nagato or an Amagi or a German battleship, which have amazing secondaries and really powerful guns. Yet all they want to do is snipe. They won't get anywhere near an enemy. I'm going to die horribly here, and I'm probably going to get no damage for it, but my team's already collapsed, so I may as well. Yeah, I'm dead. Dead as fuck. And I accidentally burned my repair kit on my tracks when I need it for my engine. At least I baited him into a bad shot. See this gun? I can just auto-aim a tank across the map and still hit it while it's moving at full speed. Try that with the fucking 122. Good luck. And yeah, I think I need to stop trying to discuss high-level game concepts when I'm trying to actually play. It doesn't work. Maybe, if I'm going to talk about mechanics, maybe I'll play 1C games. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Let's do some 1C. I think I need it after that match. I got a mark of excellence on this T62 for that. What the fuck? That was a terrible game. I barely did any damage. How does that work? Oh, here we go, boys. Mananovka in a 1C. Ooh. Ooh. No, this is the 1C, not the 2J. 2J is the wall. The 1C is the go-kart with a machine gun. Ah, okay, no. Storming bullets, that works. Yeah, it does project a wall of lead, that's very true. Well, not lead, tungsten, I suppose. That's the 100 octane. Just because I don't want to be spending a huge amount of credits on, or a huge amount of credits on this tank. Okay, that's not gonna work. He's turned his front to me. Let's see if I can get away with this. Normally I wouldn't have stopped there, but it's a low tier game, and low tier players are not exactly great, so you can get away with all kinds of dumb shit. Like I'm about to here. I'm just gonna rush this guy. Use the hill to mask myself until I'm right on top of him. Hello! And he panics and misses. Oh god, I'm gonna panic now, because that's a big scary heavy tank. Know what I'm gonna do now? Unfortunately, I can't hit him from here. Well, not usefully. Oh, hang on. It's too deep, I think, to... See, I honestly could afford the 105, but, oh god. Nah, it's time to bail. Come back at them from another angle. I miss having a platoon of 3 of these things. That was always good fun. Oh shit! No! Ah! That was a big miscalculation. Actually, since enough people seem to be on right now, maybe I should just stick to low tiers for a bit. Low tiers are fun. Unfortunately, my BTSV crew are in the 432 right now, and I can't be bothered to move them back. I might just roll this, I think. This thing's not as invincible as it used to be, unfortunately. Still pretty strong, but... I no longer start a match with I can no longer be harmed. Well, I mean it doesn't... Or, no longer start with I cannot be harmed. But it doesn't matter anyway, because they removed fucking all chat, which was another stupid decision that never should have happened. Like, honestly, just rewind this game by 5 years and it would be really good again. Watch me not get a match now. Tier 4 match. Bunch of shit in here we can't hurt. Then again, there's also a few things that can't hurt us. Not as many as they used to be, but a few. I might just go Valley. I don't have the speed to push up that hill. I don't have speed at all, period. Mobility? What's that? Actually, that would be a hell of a meme. Imagine putting fucking 105 octane in this thing. Yikes. Watch me encounter absolutely nothing down here. Be a total waste of my ridiculous armor. Because I'm gonna get shot at like twice total. Here we go. This is the real shit. Not sure if that Valentine's gonna come for me or not. I wonder if the 10 TP can pen my sides or rear. Most tanks at this tier can't. Oh! Yes, he can. And I can't do much about the Valentine. Okay, so these guys can actually pen my sides. That's a bit sad. I'm gonna have to try and angle the two tanks at once, which is gonna be very difficult. Yeah. Oh well, we blocked 1,099 damage in a tier 3. Hey, Max. Help! I'm being bullied. Ooh, big scary things. Ooh. Nice squishy tank destroyer back here. Don't mind if I do. Well, I pick up some spotting damage on those guys. Oh shit, that's a Stewart chassis. That's not quite as squishy as I expected. Fuck. Hope those guys in their spawner are AFK. Shit! Yeah, that B1's AFK. Good. So there's a Stewart and a Hetzer down here, and I'm going to charge right into them, because that seems like a really good idea, right guys? Actually, if the Hetzer's facing away from me, I can pen him from behind without even loading gold, so it might work. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be playing for, Max, but I suppose we could do a couple of games. Where's this Hetzer gone? Ah, that's where. Is that his front? God, I hope that's not his front. Oh, Jesus. I'm dead. Shoot me an invite, Max. All these decorations I've got nothing to do with. Is that... surely that's not you. Unless you're trying to camouflage yourself as a puppy. Jesus Christ, Max. You know you can change your name, right? It might, I'm not sure. You got any preference for tier? Oh, you know what? Let's just jump in 345th Discord. Game room 1. Hello.
Hello.
I think my mic might be tripping on the aircon. I hope that's not too annoying.
I think you're deafening me. I'll need to turn you down. There we go. Right down to...
Oof. You got a preference for tier?
Nada. Anything below 9.
Okay. I kind of feel like just doing comedy tanks at this point. To be honest.
Alright. What's a comedy tank? Tier 3?
Yep.
Got a premium in that range.
Oh boy.
I think it's a premium at least.
Oh yikes. Oh hang
Glorious
on, hang
tank.
on. The 1C just came out, I'm gonna swap to that. Go
Oh, okay.
fast,
Is that
shoot
tier 3?
fast. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this count is like fucking old, dude. There's so many. The stats on this must look so weird. Because when I've been playing recently, I was definitely better when I was like 12, making 15 FPS on a laptop with like no strategic mind whatsoever. Sort of fucking. I was using auto aim for a while, like all the time, and I stopped using because like all the pros don't use auto aim.
I used to catch
I realized how dumb
endless
that was.
shit. I used to catch endless shit from Funky J-Rob for using auto aim and shooting in third person, but honestly, like the way I play, especially in mediums, it's kind of useful. But
Yeah, it's
only
good
when
for
you've
when you're
got
being
a high velocity gun and not a 122mm piece of shit.
Well, I don't know. I did it with the 105 howitzer and the M4.
Well, it was useful for that because you could use it to arc shots over hills and stuff. It was even better with the Hetzer, actually. The Hetzer was really good with that.
Alright, so I'm gonna go carry on the left. And by carry, I mean probably get annihilated.
Oh, you want to go through the forest? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will too, actually. It looks like most of our team's going west.
Yeah, it's a decently even split. Actually, no. Only like 3 people are going to the forest.
I mean, it's a tier 3 game and I'm driving a 1C. I just want to go fast and shoot fast. Like, my ability to actually play this game
Quick! It's your rival!
goes out the window when I'm playing this thing because I just gotta go fast.
There's a
You,
lot of them coming, dude.
You, want to turn around at all?
What?
Do you want to turn around in light of the information
No.
we now have? So I gotta admit,
I think it'll
I'm
be
a bit
fine.
tempted. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, there's so many tanks. Oh no. That fucking,
BAM!
tank destroyer's pushing on me.
Don't worry, I'm coming.
I'm just gonna book it behind this hill.
Well, that's where you hide. Behind the hill. Oh, here comes the other panther, the 1C. Oh god, that poor dude.
Oh god,
Oh,
I got
pull back,
trapped.
Ross.
I got trapped.
Okay, we're about to die here. Run, Ross, look cover you.
Oh god, I hit a tree. Oh Jesus. Oh god, I hit another tree.
They got me. Should probably keep running.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, too late for that.
We're kind of fucked.
I think we did a good job.
Yeah, I'd beg to differ, but you know.
No, I mean like, I put like a solid round into an enemy tank there, and I missed like 3 others.
Alright, now I'm gonna roll this thing. Which would have been a far better tank for that situation, because only like 2 of the tanks there could have actually hurt me.
Let's try this out. Somebody just joined. Grim,
Hey Grim.
Hi.
would you like to join us in a quality game?
I'm probably gonna only be playing for another half hour or so. World
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Tanks,
we'll try and
because we
install
hate
it.
ourselves.
Oh,
I hate myself. I just like listening to you suffer.
Oh, I see how it is.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is.
Don't worry, I'm too sick to actually like focus on anything.
Oof.
So how come you're sitting in Discord?
Because I couldn't
Because
be
it's a
bothered to get on TeamSpeak.
voice channel.
Yikes.
That would involve launching a whole other program. And then actually
Understand.
bothering to use my push to talk key. Like, Jesus Christ.
I have pushed it off on Discord because
I
The
used
fucking
to,
voice
but I
activation.
turned it off at some point. And I didn't bother turning it back on.
I hate this fucking map.
I've only ever played this in high tiers, so...
Yeah, I'm just sort of curious. Maybe somebody will wander into the open and die.
God, this thing turns like a boat. Which is surprising for such a short, fat tank. Like, look at this thing. It's almost as fucking
Yeah.
wide as it is long.
What is it, Grim?
the budget breakdown of a 25-year-old who makes $100,000 a year and is excellent with money. I don't think that's I don't what? Yeah, when you're 25 years old, if you aren't earning like a fucking $100,000, you're doing something wrong.
Well, yeah, obviously. You're exploiting the power people. That's what you're doing with that. Find the enemies, Ross.
God, this is actually painful.
Oh, come on, come on.
This is-
Respawn, respot.
This is like the worst possible map I could have got for this tank.
There it is. Stay
Himmelsdorf.
still.
Himmelsdorf is what you want when you're driving this.
Haha. Rest in peace, that man's fun.
We've got a nice big fat DW2 coming your way.
It's, I think it's going around the other side of the... Valentine. I'll see if I can get it, but I think it's behind. Oh, nope, never mind. I can definitely see that.
He can't do anything to me unless he comes over the ridge, which, yeah, that'll happen.
He's definitely not coming over the ridge now.
Got a locust behind me, but it doesn't have eyes on me.
Damn, that cruiser 4 just killed that DW.
They'll do that.
To be fair, every single early German heavy is like fucking awful.
This thing might say it's a light tank, but this is actually a heavy. I'm also slightly afraid of that Somyot on my front, because I'm pretty sure that thing has armor I can't get through. Like, anywhere.
I'm gonna see if I can... Because all I see is like the 20... Oh, you need help?
Yeah, I need somebody to fucking
Yeah, you
get
need
out and
help.
push.
I'm like on the other side of the map, but
No,
I'll totally get there.
I'm fine. I don't need, like, actual help. I need something to make my tank actually get up this fucking hill. It's so slow, dude. Oh my god, I can't do it. Oh, Jesus. Oh no, like a 10-degree incline.
You must have played the B. You must have played like the fucking early French line, like the B1 Vis and like the heavies.
No, you believe me, this is like the slowest tank. Possibly only the Mouse and T95 are less mobile than this, and even that's possibly. Like, dude, this thing is so slow. Nobody's even shot at me yet. I'm disappointed. The only reason to play this is so people shoot at you.
You're about to win anyway. You got like 25 seconds.
I know. I wasted 20 rounds of ammo in this match. God damn it.
How did you... Oh yeah, you're shooting autocannon, weren't you?
Yeah. It's a shitty little 20mm cannon, so I have to shoot gold to pen basically anything. But it actually has, like, as far as autocannons go, it actually has pretty good gun handling. Which is good, because this thing's incredibly slow speed combined with its decent gun handling means that you can just fire while moving. So on Himmelsdorf, for instance, you can just drive down the street shooting non-stop and killing everything in front of you that you can pen anyway, while they can't do anything to stop you.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Getting assaulted by a PZ-1.
Saved by the bell.
Yeah, pretty much. Yay! Ooh, got a mastery badge class 2. Some solid work. Alright. Go back to this thing, I want to try it again.
Oh, I've got a cruise field ready to train up. I guess I'll do it after this match.
Man, I'm like half clipped. I was drinking, got back home, celebrating mediocrity. It's my kind of life.
I'm just dreading work tonight and tomorrow night.
When was the last time you celebrated anything, Renus?
That would have been while I was over there, probably.
That was like 8 months ago.
Yeah, I know.
What would be my celebration?
Enjoy life.
Yeah, no, that would have definitely been the last time I did that one.
And the fuck are you eating, Million?
Gum.
You're
what?
You're chewing gum with an open mouth.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
The stream's over, everybody. Go home. It'll never get better than this. Give me that sick commentary, Ross. It's nothing really your sick commentary.
Oh my god, I'm almost tempted to take this thing onto the ice rink. Almost. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Probably do pretty
Fuck
good.
it. Fuck it. We're doing it. Oh Jesus. Oh no. Oh. Oh.
Alright.
I nearly flipped my tank. We're all good though.
Well done.
This thing is so
Like, it's really
stupid.
fallen.
The day they added this tank to the game was like the day that most of the goons that quit the game came back to it. Oh, it must have like ice browsers or something. It doesn't slip at all.
Damn. Set that motherfucker alight. Uh-oh.
That's a shame. I was hoping it'd be skidding all over the
That's like
place.
the first time in like months I've gotten an ammo rack on somebody, and it was against
Nice.
a tier 3. Or tier 4, I guess. Oh, shit.
Come here, little
I think I can still
MTLS.
leave it here.
Where do you think you're going, buddy?
Ah. No, I think this is the strat that the high tiers haven't learned about. It's going around here. I've never seen anybody use this.
Because in high tiers that's suicide. Probably.
No, man. It's just like, you get used to playing a map in a certain way, you don't think about experimenting. That's what that is.
Nah, I'm gonna go with the suicide bit. Oh my god. Did you see that?
Oh shit. Yeah, I shot at that guy and he like flew off the cliff. Oh.
Oh, you can
Fuck
still
that.
skid in this tank,
Right.
Sully. It just doesn't appear to work on the ice.
Reverse.
I think you're done. That Valentine is what took all my hit
Don't worry,
points as
man.
well. Cheeky bastard.
Too good to die. Uh-oh.
Rip.
Ow, God, I ricocheted up that asshole? Really? I guess I hit a bad place. I guess that is a song wall.
I'm almost tempted to pull the crew out of my LT 432 and put them back in the BTS. You know what? Fuck it. It's a stupid kind of day.
It's a stupid kind of day.
Yeah. I just gotta remember to put them back in there when I'm done.
No, I think you just leaving him in that tank is probably the better investment. Hang on. I need to acquire something.
T50-2? Yes, I did get it. I mean... Oh, no, that's right, because I replaced it with the, fucking whatever it's called. That other tank. Because I did originally have the T50-2 back when it was, you know, a regular tech tree tank. And it was pretty fun. Jeez, Max, hurry up.
Hang on. I don't think your stream's waiting on anything, man.
3 people are waiting for you, Max. 3 people.
Three people are here to watch the highest quality fucking streams on this side of the country. Alright, I'm good to go. Not all of us have like infinite money and like fucking garage slots, dude. Some of us actually need to sell shit every once in a while. We need to go back and buy something.
I'm lucky in that when I started playing this game, I did actually have like a lot of disposable income. So I did most of my...
Was that when you were in the military?
Yes, but that wasn't why I had lots of disposable income, because I was only in the Army Reserve, so I wasn't getting paid like a stupendous amount, unless I went away on like training exercises or whatever. Then the money was pretty good, but no, it was because I was like
I'm hearing
as
big
a
pipes.
full-time
Oh, it's over.
carer, so you get paid pretty decent money to be a full-time carer here. My grandmother.
A full-time carer?
Yeah,
Oh, I see. You're like Gilson.
yeah, no, but for a different reason. She couldn't walk, still can't walk real well, in fact, because of a rather stupid accident that happened because she didn't listen to me. God,
What is that fucking thing?
The BTSV, isn't it great? It's a BT7 with like just plates bolted to it in this shape. Angled armor, bro.
somebody was like,
It's really
"Oh, I heard
fast.
angle arm is real big."
Yeah, it's real fast. It
Aerodynamically
turns like a
inclined.
boat. It's great.
That's like 8-year-old me drawing tanks on fucking line paper.
It's also more or less.
Gotta have angles.
It's also more or less impervious to most of the autocannons, and is impervious to 1Cs unless they hit it in like one spot on the front of the tank, like the driver's view slot. I think that's the only place a 1C can actually pen this thing. Reliably, anyway.
You can just be like a.
I found a friend.
That's a big tank.
There's a steward here as well. It just shot me.
I don't see it though.
3J's rushing. Need a hand.
I'm coming. Get out of there, Ross.
I can't. He's got me kind of hemmed up in here. Artie's shooting at me now.
There's a steward.
Ow! Oh god, there's so
Holy
much shit
dude,
here.
There's so much shit.
I'm fucked. See ya.
Yeah, that's 24 damaged. There's a tree.
Oh no!
Fuck, no tree.
I can't believe I survived
You're
that.
at like 5 health.
Yeah, I just damaged myself doing
You're
that.
about to die.
But the locust damaged himself more.
The locust coming after you. You dead?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll avenge you. See this guy goes up.
I don't think I've played the VTSV on this map before.
I can't really hurt that thing. I don't know what to do. Hurt that if I hit it. Uh-oh. Basic driving. Ah,
Rip.
Christ. Yeah! I think it was a worthwhile trade. Hey, victory, 29. Give me a stupidly powerful gun for this tier.
Oh,
This is
because I have to
premium,
fix up
but
the
like-
crew on this. Whatever.
Oh, you want to go back?
No, it's fine.
We can unraid.
It's a tier 3. Most people that we're going to be fighting don't even have full skill crews, let alone multiple skills. So,
I don't know, I bet everybody here has probably got like fucking top tier crew, man.
nah,
Like,
maybe like one person per match. Most of the people
you?
that we're fighting are going to have like 50% crews that can't do shit.
I think they can at least do a little bit. I think that's the meaning of them. Just because they don't have the money to get to like a good school.
I mean, 50% crews straight up can't do shit. 50% crews will turn a nimble medium tank into a mouse. Mobility-wise.
Ross, I think you're just admitting that pay-for schools are a system of class oppression.
I mean, they are.
Yeah.
Oh
they
my
are.
god, another
Everybody watching
BTSV.
this stream,
Although, actually,
the boats are in power.
I think they put the BTSV actually in the store, so... Because
What,
that
is it
used
like a
to...
reward tank or something?
It used to be a real exclusive tank on this server because you could only get them through, like, redeeming codes that were supposed to be on the Russian server. And so only about 100 of us had them, if that. And the same with the 2J. Actually, the 2J was even rarer.
See, I just bought a Type 59 when it used to be a thing that was on the store. I think it is again, right?
The Type 59 has not been put back in the store for a very long time, as far as I know.
Yeah, but they put the E25 back up on
Oh, God.
option like 3 or 4 times. Why did you go there?
Now we know what's coming. Why did you follow me? That's the more important question.
I'm gonna take this corner. What are you gonna do? Uh-oh. Hello, Mr. T127.
Oh, there's a road up here. It's blocked though. Oh god. Woo! Yikes.
Don't worry. Christ, dude. This gun's really accurate too. Holy shit. This is like fucking 76mm accurate to 90. This is a ow.
Why are you still up there? Why are you on that corner? Don't peek that corner.
I'm not peeking that corner. I'm letting them peek me. Entirely different strat. See? It worked. He's dead now. I can't see anything
Drive
there.
face first into someone down here.
What? You're going down there alone.
Yeah.
You're gonna run into the Panther 2V. Or V2.
I just want to. I don't think they're pushing south. They're bottled up on that corner, so. Oh no, you're right.
Oh,
oh no!
Look at that. You're falling into the water? Maybe gonna put you out. Alright, Ross is dead. It's my time to shine.
That didn't go
Ooh,
well.
that was a deflection. That was the track. Oh God!
Low tier games play out so weird, dude.
Man, like you think you're good for a second and all of a sudden you're dead. Such is life. Man, low tier games is so fucking hard, dude. Do you want to go back to tier 9?
Yeah, let's
Tier
go
8.
up to.
I ain't got tier 9.
Yeah,
I got
let's
tier
do
8,
eight.
it's a bundle.
Shit, I'm
I'm gonna
trying to
take
work
out-
out what 8 I should run.
I got 3, so
Might as
it's
well
like a
run this, I guess.
33% chance. Centurion. Alright,
Oh, I don't have 6 cents in this thing. Rip.
Don't worry, I'll sit next to you and I get spotted. You'll definitely be spotted.
I'm not sure that's a. Oh, no, that's a pref matchmaking tank. Okay, I'll bring mine with that.
Oh, do you wanna... Does that not work?
It's not ideal, but hang on. Where'd
I can bring
put it?
my fucking...
No, 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 no. You stay right where you are.
Okay.
Just dedicating this part of the stream to Metro 2033 fail. Because I know how much he loves watching people play their Type 59s, which he doesn't have.
She said it was just a figure of speech. And I said, you mean figure?
It's a fine tank.
Because she could never imagine.
I think my stats are so skewed in it because I had it when I was like 13. So I like had no idea how to play the damn thing.
I remember the good
don't
old
like-
days when you used to see like 8 Type 59s on one team,
I
and the
was
other
one of
team
those
was all
Type
tier
59s.
3s.
My nose began.
Yeah, it was really weird matchmaking back then. You had like a tier 5 scout in your tier 10 game. I had just Stuart running around like Mozes and shit.
Well, I knew then.
Yeah, it was great.
I couldn't stop thinking about her. And every time I switched on the radio, there was somebody
Being a
else.
hetzer and you see like an IS-7 roll around the corner. Ah, fuck.
It was just like being on a fast ride.
You don't have a battle star in you. You're inherently you're a bad player.
I haven't actually played this very much at all since I got my Cent 7.
But our love is strange.
The stars don't lie. I got
Obviously.
40 or 2.
She began going out with Mr. Potato Head. It was when I saw her.
You do got a picture of Lennon. I don't know how that balances out.
Not just Lennon. Lennon shedding a single tear.
Was that like his last moment or something? When he saw what would come of the USSR?
Well, I mean, you could interpret it that way, I suppose. It's actually just because somebody drew it and thought it was funny.
And everything has a deeper meaning. You know, it's like that fucking...
And our sub-clan's
Yeah,
icon
really
was
good
the same
example.
thing, but with him wearing a padded, like, crash helmet. Because they
Wow,
were all bad
okay.
players.
That's mean. That's mean.
It was great.
Come on, fuck.
Oh god, I wish I could get a fucking shot on that guy.
Maybe I'll get that defense too. Oh, god damn it.
Probably shouldn't sit
Fucking
there, hey.
son of a bitch killed my cat.
Probably shouldn't sit there. Just saying. Ah, god damn it.
Oh,
Panther
man. That was artillery.
2. No, there's a Panther 2 broadsiding if you can get a shot off.
Oh, damn. Hang on.
Should have manually aimed that. Didn't have enough lead.
Alright.
I'm gonna try and pop a shot into this Indian. You know what? Never mind. He does have support now. Oh, that's an Oho. Oh, shit. I'm gonna shift. Oh. Actually, you know what? No.
What?
Our team's pushing up from the west, so... They've really changed this part of the map, dude. Like...
Yeah.
I mean, actually,
like it.
I think there was always rocks here, so the ruins haven't changed the actual layout, but they've changed the feel of it, so it's kind of weird. If that makes any sense whatsoever.
I don't think the rocks were like this. I don't think they were like this hard.
Probably
I
not.
think it was mostly just a slope with these smaller rocks on it. Ah, come on, Emil, poke out again.
Every time I try and ping someone for like focus fire, they move and it just says attack instead. Fucking annoying.
Come on, pal, come around that corner. We'll hit you for 500 damage and you'll smack one of us back for like 400.
Oh, the Oho's gone valley? Shit, yeah. Let's push.
Maybe we can put that Indian? Dude, you left.
Just don't get hit by the, yeah, cover him.
Cover the Emil.
Oh, actually,
okay.
no, this was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. That's an LT-432.
Oh! Wow, god damn it.
Just bait him, bait him.
Bounce off that.
It.
I'm about to get killed by the DEC-130.
I did not think that through at all.
Damn, Ross, your plans are debatable.
It's me. I'm the 45%er. Actually, I probably am sitting at like 45% recent, so... Rest in peace.
Son of a bitch. Don't worry, I still got 16 HP. That's enough for like a collision with a light tank. Maybe. Damn, how the fuck?
I would stop being there if I were you.
Cowardice is execute. Oh god almighty. I'm really worried. Dude, this is bad news.
You'll be fine.
That like light tank, that LT is gonna come around the corner and just whap me.
No, he's...
Not a chance.
Oh, he might, actually. But that corner's getting pushed, so...
That LT was closer to me last time I saw. Maybe he moved.
He's moved. It's a light tank, it
wait.
moves.
Come on. Rest in peace. Oh, there it is. Maybe I can get it too. Yes! Not bad, not bad. Rest in peace, comrade. Incredible risky maneuvers. Where are you, Emil?
Watch out, 130.
Just
Oh,
went off
never
the
mind.
edge. Yeah, I know. That guy was... There he is. Oh!
Rip.
Well, that was sort of shit. Only 1,200 damage. Maybe you would have done better if it wasn't set on a death mission. At least we won. That's all that matters in the end. If you die for your country in war, that means you get to share the spoils. Get replacements. This thing. Do you want to wait for the Titan? Give me
Wait,
that
hang
one.
on. I'll take the IS-3, I guess.
Sounds like your air conditioner is dying.
Yeah, it usually does sound like that.
You know what I've noticed, Ross?
Hmm.
You haven't been screaming obscenities and anger at the game when I'm here.
Yeah, well,
I have a calming presence.
I've run out of energy for that, I think.
Nah, I think it's the other thing. Alright.
Oh, phone call.
What is that?
That is my phone.
Ross, do all boomers have music for their phone ringtone? Wow, that was close.
Let's have that one again.
Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad. I gotta leave.
Kind of.
Fastest
I'm
three-pointer.
slightly worried I haven't run into anything yet, and I'm slightly more worried
look
that
at
the
the dog coming down
5120 is
this
my
way.
only support.
Come on, reveal yourself. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, that sucks more. Oh, okay, I'm gonna die if I stay here.
Oh, he's not AFK. Oh god. Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so fucking dead. Oh god, yep. Rip.
You already dead?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be my last as well.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I should have not done that. That was really, really dumb.
I'm trying to tell whether or not this guy's poking around. Oh yeah, he is. Oh, no, I gotta pull back now. Well, that was good.
Oh god.
God damn it.
Yeah, just pull back.
These assholes are just shooting me wayside, man. Man, I can't tell whether or not these guys are like gonna bust through our lines any moment, or they're just gonna be sitting there for like the rest of the game.
RAMX 5120 just died to a light tank.
Pretty impressive.
I think he was reloading and
Really?
the bat chat wasn't able to save him in time.
Guys have a choice to make that. Awful man, Jesus. Maybe on the shot. I'm gonna die in 2 seconds. Okay, never mind. Must have killed something. Oh, he's looking right at me. Oh, shit. Oh, come on! Fuck me. Still not doing very good.
Should really start playing like 430 variant 2 again. It's a pretty cool tank. You're
That
about to have
430
him
coming
right
right
up
for
in
me.
your face, yeah. Rip.
Oh my hammer got hit. Shit.
Rip.
Oh. Damn, he had 2 stars, I didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, not many people play that thing after they grind through it, and the ones that do are very good at it.
That's the end of the A44 line or something like that there, isn't it? Does that come after that one?
Yeah, it comes off that. And it used to lead to the 430, but it doesn't anymore. It leads to the K91, which I've never played. Don't know if it's any good or not. Yeah, that guy fucking carried, goddamn.
I didn't do that great.
I did shit. Like, I did really, really badly. Anyway, thanks for Platoon.
Of course, man. Going
And
fucking
I will catch you later.
first dog.
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't know if I'll be streaming much over the next few days, because got a lot of work, you know, Christmas rush and all, and then going to be staying with family over Christmas, but I'll probably be back, maybe Boxing Day, the day after, and I might be able to get a cheeky stream in tomorrow before I go to work. Just depends how tired I am and when I wake up.